Hello there. We are back. We've got the squad of Potential 2, Lord Helix, King Lagang, Cybertron, Bedard, and Jaws. You know the squad by now. We've had the same squad for a bit, and it's the Assault Vest squad for the most part. 4 out of 6. We are in Lily Cove, and I believe the next thing we do is go to Mosteed, if I'm not mistaken. So it should mean that this way we used to be blocked, now it is not. So we shall go over this way. This is a new route in Route 124. So we will go into the catching mode, which is putting the smoke ball on to Rotom, or Cybertron, excuse me. Which we do now have Master Ball, but I don't think that we need it for this. I'm hoping we don't. I guess that's the better way to put it. I feel like it would take a bit for quite a special mon, I guess is the best way to put it, for me to actually use the Master Ball. Right? Like it'd probably have to be a water type that I know what it is, right? Because if I don't know what it is, then, or if it's like the last encounter, or if I'm assuming it's the last encounter, because I might not know what the actual last encounter is. I will not give myself that credit that I know all this stuff off the top of my head, because I don't. As we saw, when I don't have a checklist of encounters, I forget some. And even if I do have a checklist in front, I don't always go get all of them in an efficient way. So, yeah, like with this one, I don't have, I'm not bringing up a checklist because it's not a shared run. So, or I guess technically it is a shared run in the sense that I am sharing this run with you all. So, like on a philosophical level, it is, but it is not in the sense of other people playing on the file or playing directly beside me. Right, so thus no doc page needed. So we did get it, which is great. Now we can go find out what this Route 124 Charmeleon will become. Which is always exciting, and I know the box is actually getting extremely full. Which, that's obviously because disaster has not occurred in a while, which is great. So this is Timid Blaze Charmeleon 25. And let's go hit that wheel. So we already have Whitehawk, the Wingull, so I will say species and try again. I really wanted it to be another Kyogre because I thought it would be so funny. But Love Disc is fine too, don't you? Kyogre, Love Disc, it's about the same thing, right? It's a similar power level. So I will be right back. And we have returned. And here we have just less than 3. I don't remember moving the moves, which I feel like I should have been doing. think I did it with the rest. Yeah, I did. It did just remind me that I didn't do it with Kieran. So it is Swift Swim, which is nice. The less than 3. So we are going to now keep it a moving and give back the leftovers. I meant to put you at the bottom since you already are 42. So we'll keep on progressing. Then, you know, if there's any trainers around, we should probably fight them. Like, I don't see a point in dodging because we need to keep progressing levels. So. Protean could have been scary if it had the, as always mentioned, Leaf Storm or what's it called, Woodhammer. That would have been very, very bad. But thankfully, that was not the case. I'm still wondering, when do I get like a special fire move on Bedard? Because as much as I love doing half my health to myself, I'd rather not. Like at some point I gotta not do half my health myself, you know. Feels a little reckless for my liking. You know, I would surf a Sharpedo if I had one, but I just don't. Okay, so this is Moss Deep City. For the purposes of the encounter, I will. I know I used healing already, but you know how it is. We have to heal and go. Now we can go get the encounters, right? That's how we do it around here, for which we will get into position. As we all know, Smoke Ball and Leech Seed are our friends. So I will make my way this direction. Alright, so that's 125. So let me first get the Moss Deep. Alright. Because it's a starter, I know it's going to be difficult to catch already, so since we've been having that kind of issue, which also maybe I should have bought more balls. That's on me. Do I have any like super weak? I don't think I do, right? It's like just Kingler getting ass sums, like Rock Smash, right? But I can never click any of the moves on anything, right? So I'm just gonna go to Bedard just to like use up a turn of Leech Seed, right? Like that's, and also Bedard's gonna take these better. So there's that. I'm down to just like swap around a bit and let Leech Seed get it to at least yellow before I start throwing balls, because I don't have infinite Ultra Balls this time around. So you know, and also we'll get experience all around, right? It shouldn't be like a ton, but it's not nothing. Let's go. I'm glad that worked out. So go do that after we get 125 as well. Since we're here. I'd like to, can I stay on the water, please? Sure. So I'll be curious to see what you guys end up thinking. Obviously, as you're viewing this later after that, which I should have gone back got balls. What am I doing? But since I didn't, since I keep running into legendaries, this is like, you know what? No, this won't do much. It's a Lando. Yeah, like. I can't use another, unfortunately, but I trusted that it's a Lando T, and it's a weak move, right? So, but because I keep running into legendaries as my encounters, right? Not ones that I can use, but just legendaries in general. Does that make up for how many legendaries I've spawned on the wheel? Like, I don't know. Like, it's a randomizer and then a wheel. Like, it just be like that, I guess. Which, I'm not sure I'm catching this, but we're trying. We're trying unsuccessfully, it seems. But we got the one last shot. Alright. That's fine.
Yes, you can. A 5-minute
No, I can't. Is clearly the answer there. The yes, you can is horseshit. We're not learning Electro Ball. So I could go to the Shoal Cave, right? I think that's up there, but as I mentioned already, I should get more balls. That seems like a bad idea to be doing that. Which I'm gonna do the balls first because I'm gonna forget if I don't do it first. Which let's first check the things I can sell, and then we'll go buy some Ultra Balls because I have not forgotten about the wheel spin that we are owed for our Moss Deep encounter. Because it is Bashful Blaze Blaziken. So that means it is time to go find out what it shall be. So let's head on over to that wheel and give it a nice spin. It is weird to have like full ass silence right now, which I'm gonna change that as the ad ended. So yeah, the noise went away as I clicked away. But as we've seen, we have King Gang, so we will go species, dupes, however you want to technically call it, and try again. Ooh, Caracosta. I love Caracosta. It's my favorite water type of the fossils, since obviously there are multiple. It has since become not my favorite fossil because I do have a different one as my favorite fossil, which I'd assume Michael and Tristan, you both probably know which one it is, but I will not say it for the sake of being vague and because I'm just wasting time, so I'll be right back. Alright, we have returned, and we have Crush, the sturdy Caracosta, and also it gets crunched like super early, and yet Gyarados doesn't. Just Why? Like, look at those chompers. Look at those chompers. But it's alright. Obviously, Crush being the father turtle in Finding Nemo, who is canonically over 100 years old. So, you know, little old turtle fits too well, right? You know, can't get a much better nickname than that, in my opinion. So we'll go back to this way to go to Shoal Cave, if I'm remembering it correctly. Yeah. So I don't know, is there encounters here or is it only on the water? Because I genuinely do not know. But I'll do the water since, if I could stop doing that to myself. Oh my god, I might have to fish if I am so bad at just running into. Also, I see the thing. I don't really want to explore the cave. So we have Jaws. So this is weird. You know, it's dupe. So it was literally started as a Totodile. So we'll try again. I bought more balls as we saw earlier, so. That did a lot more than I thought it would. Chatot is very frail. There should be an animation for a taunt being used on a mon that doesn't have any status moves. Just be like making fun of it back, because it's like, or like taunting it back, literally. Like not the actual move taunting, but just be like, oh, you thought you got me, but you didn't, because I don't even have anything that's affected by this, right? Like that'd be funny. Not that they'd ever do it, but it'd be cool. So I'm getting annoyed that this is not wanting to get caught in the yellow. Alright, well, there you go. I just had to state that I was getting annoyed, and then the chat thought was like, oh, my bad. Much appreciated. So we will go back to Moss Deep. Is there anything this way? There's probably more stuff that way, but for now, I just want to see the direct stuff. As always, you know, I'm not going to put in too much effort to go item hunting. Right? Yeah, that's just not my style. While, yes, randomized items can always be useful, I just don't want to do it. It's going to take too much time for me as someone who's not great at it. As someone who doesn't do it normally. So we have our Shoal Cave. Is it Shoal Cave? Yeah, it is Shoal Cave. This is the name of it. So we have Keen Eye. What is it? Naughty Chatot, level 32. So let's go find out what the wheel has to say about it. I mean, who can say no to a Blastoise, am I right? Tried and true classic. So I will be right back. we have returned with a full box, by the way, which is Naughty Blastoise with Torn. So quite crazy to me that hey, we filled the box. We have again avoided disaster somehow for this long. So I never expected any Nuzlocks to have this many mods in the box. However, if I was going to, it would be a Waterlocke. Like, of course, come on. I'm literally guaranteed the best typing in the game on every mon. Like, it only makes sense. And obviously, and we've seen most of my losses are because I'm bad, not because the Pokemon are bad, right? Like, we've proven that time and time again. So, I will skedaddle down to 126, get the encounter. It's Donphan. We'll try a ball, see how it feels about it. Not a big fan, that's fair. How about an acid spray? I'm gonna do one more. Yeah, gets it into the yellow. And now I will swap, just so I don't have to heal yet, because I don't feel like it. It's so zoomed in on Donphan when it comes out of the ball. Like, the nose is like hitting us in the face, I swear. Like, ugh! You know, that's rough, man. It's like a tire. Like, literally. You gotta be careful with that thing. Does knockoff not just like not knock off the item in like wild battles? Is that like really how it works? That's interesting. I don't know that I knew that. I am getting annoyed though, and we're getting close to the point where I start to try to leak seed this, because it's clearly not wanting to be caught in the yellow. So with that in mind, we will heal first. And then swap. And give it a nice leech seed. I wouldn't mind if it had rapid spin and just like let itself go to the red and then rapid spin, but that's unlikely. So I'm willing to accept that this Donphan is resisting. And we got 2 more shots at it. We got 1 more shot at it. Like, if he doesn't want to be caught here, what was I gonna do, right? Like, it just doesn't want to be caught, right? And that's something I'll have to live with. Like, I feel like I've missed quite a few encounters, to be honest. Like, obviously, I know I've killed many of them with Leaf Seed. Like, don't get me wrong. I know that like that's been part of the game plan here. Is that that like I'm Leaf Seeding to get him down, so eventually that puts him on a timer. However, I don't have any status anyway, so I'm willing to live with those results, right? In lieu of that, and as you've seen, you know, we just discussed, I have a full box, so like, should I really care? Can I go this way? I don't think I can. So like go to the water, right? That's what I'm referring to. Which also, how much money am I at? Right, yeah, like I can't buy another 10. No. I used all my money, so I think I have to accept that. Should I then just wait to do... I could wait to do the last encounter. But I kind of want to do it now. Like I like doing all the encounters and that are possible, and then moving on. It's like, okay, now we can train up things and so on and so forth. Right? But hey, that's just me. Like conceptually, right? It's like, you know, choosing the team and then what's it called? Then training them up, right? But obviously it is not an exact science here. I wanted to pump it just to like see if it was what's it called? Sturdy, but obviously we just saw it is clear body. So good thing I didn't listen to the inner demon. So I think that this is about where I can go until I get impatient and decide to delete seed it. Which I don't know why I'm lagging so hard. Come on. The reflect animation doesn't go that crazy. But it's fine. I guess the carbon ink is just shining too bright, you know. Alright, we are in the I'm annoyed enough for leak seed range. Ooh, I don't. Is this only one chance? I was hoping for two, but it might just be one. But we got it, so all is well. Alright. So that's route 127. So we could go even further south, right? Like, all those areas are now unlocked, as well as all the areas between Slateport. I forgot, I have surf, so since then, and I could just go do those areas, right? Like that's a very possible thing I could just do, you know. So, you know, since we're on a spree of no, I have no money. What am I doing? What am I doing? I have no money. I need to go fight people for money. Like, that's... I don't have that many balls, so I need to resist the urge. Alright, so what the new plan, because I don't have the money to buy more balls because I spent so much goddamn money on it. The new plan is that now I'm gonna go like actually clear out these areas of the trainers. I think is the way we're gonna get our money, which means that I can put the leftovers back.
Did you know that most people spend less than 25 minutes on their entire lunch?
Yeah, the worst part about this is that we're getting the same ads over and over, right? Like that's depressing. But alas, it is just how it do be sometimes, which you should be at the back. Whoops. Okay, so first thing, I ignored the like possible trainers over by Shoal Cave, so let's go do that. Well, I was gonna say I don't really need to fight the wild Pokemon, but it probably couldn't hurt. So if this is a double battle, right? Like, yeah, I purposely skipped it. So I'm gonna go into Dard in case I somehow don't kill. Ow. That was rude. Obviously I'm -1, so it makes sense that it would do quite a lot of damage. Which again is why I'm always hesitant to click Dragon Ascent and then take a move after, but if anyone's gonna live that, it's Potential, of course. Potential 2, excuse me. So, oh, that's funny. Let's break some molds. Play rough is from Mega Zam is just a huh. We block the Intimidate and we fly up in the sky. Very nice, King of Gang, and Aegis Slash. I want to take 1,000,000 damage from Flare Blitz? No, I don't. So I'll probably just Scald it instead. Well, we are getting some money. And some levels. Oh, it pursued me. That's just random. Gravity means I should hit, right? Yeah. Oh my! It crit me with Horn Leech as I went for Acid. I should have just gone for another pump. That was dumb. It doesn't have an electric move. I don't know. But I'm just gonna go to Bedard because I'll heal it at least. Alright, it does, but we tank. That was something alright, that's for sure. Put King of Gang in the front. And I think that's all the trainers over here. Like over at this area. Maybe there's more if I like go deeper into the like right. I'm healing first either way, so I can go back and check. That's not a problem. We're just exploring the deep old sea. No. Deep old sea. Deep old blue. I don't know where I'm going with that. The deep blue. I mean the text when you surf says dyed deep blue, right? So, oh yeah, there's a trainer here. So I don't know what I'm saying here. It flinched me? That's just mean. That's just mean. That's just mean. Oh! What? It had it the whole time? Alright, this is gonna look weird. But Rindo Berry means, and I can't be crit, so this is actually my safest play. Fucking damn it, dude. It just had it and it just wasn't using it? Like, what the hell? Dude. And I only switched because I got flinched. Like, that's so annoying that I literally, like, it stayed in to die to Kingler Gang. Or not that it could switch out, it was a one trainer mon, but I keep calling them one trainer mon instead of one mon trainer. God. Whatever, I'm flustered as you can hear. I healed before you put, like, I'm flustered as you can tell here. I'm annoyed. We haven't, oh, I forgot to do that. Nice. Well, that is not your fault, Cybertron. You've been great. I'm sorry. It's, you know, just a crazy set of circumstances led to your untimely death, and I am sorry. But with that in mind, then I forgot to do the wheel for impish clear body carping from, what was the route again? 127. So you know, now is as good of a time as any, I guess, to do it on a bit of a somber note, unfortunately, but. Alright, so we just got Blastoise, so I will roll again for Species Clause. Greninja. You know what? Might as well get more of the starters, because we've already had a few of those, or a couple. So no harm in getting more. Am I right? Which Greninja's not bad. Just there's a stark difference in Protean versus not. So I will be right back. And we have returned. So we have Frogger, Greninja. It's like squatted down like Frogger. I don't know. First thing that came to my mind in my less than happy state. So I guess I'll go with that. So now, I mean, we need our electric switch in. So as much as, you know, we have some cool mods and all, I think an electric switch in is what is necessary. For which we do have a few options, right? We have all three of these here, Mr. Whiskers, Mr. Toad, and Randy. Is there anything else that I'd want to consider here to help me deal with electric types? I don't think so. I think that's it, right? I mean, those are all my electric resists, right? So the question becomes which one to use, and the answer to that might just be the one that's highest level, which, I mean, they're not, none of them are level much, so I guess it really doesn't, that part doesn't really matter. I could just use Randy, because it's, you know, probably the best base stats. But I feel like I don't really use Seismitoad too often, so maybe I think it's a Mr. Toad angle. So I think we will go Mr. Toad. And then we need to, we're gonna adjust the box here. I'm sure there was a better way to do this, but I don't know it, so we will just be doing it this way. And we will be giving Rindo berries to Mr. Toad in due time. But I think for now, what I would be doing instead is probably just giving it the smoke ball, since I'm gonna probably just have to switch train it. But also, I could just stop here and train it basically like off screen, because it's gonna take a while, right? Like, it's gonna take a while. So I think that's what I'm probably gonna have to do. So I might just cut it short here. Maybe. I'm thinking. You know, I'll talk to some people here first before I do that. I think I should. I haven't actually talked to everyone in the city like I've been doing in most places, right? It's the least I should do. Least I can do for Moss Deep City, for which I have forgotten the name multiple times. So feels like if I meet the citizens of Moss Deep, maybe I'll actually remember the name of the city. But, yeah. Oh, I should have gotten this earlier. See, that's on me. I literally could have had the super rod. And then I would have had higher level, encounters over the surfing. But hey, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Everybody has those days. One of you two has to know what that is from, if not both of you. Like, it feels to me that it has to be impossible that no one knows it. But hey, we throw it out there, you know. It just first thing that came to mind. So let's just say this rocket thick. Okay. Had to double take a little bit there. The rocket is probably thick, you know. When does a vending machine start carrying milk? That's what I want. I keep clicking on them hoping for it, but you know, is it gonna happen? Seems unlikely. And I don't know that many vending machines in real life ever have milk, but a boy can dream. A boy can dream when he's depressed. I'm literally about to go full Anchorman. Milk was a bad choice. But in any case, I think
Spectrum TV makes sports easy.
Fuck.
So I never miss.
Spectrum.
Never miss a homer. Never miss a.
Spectrum is terrible. No, I can't let that ad say anything otherwise. But I think this is a good place to stop, because I'm gonna have to train, and then after training, I guess it's just the gym. So gym, then story right before Wallace. So gym, then big story stuff, right? So hopefully that goes well, right? Because obviously the run's been going well. I shouldn't be this depressed, but you know, it's been a while. It's been a while since we lost one of our friends, so the silence is deafening.